But, I think that's a good point, too, because, my personality, my work requires type A personality men, and honestly, I have to be able to match that at least a little bit, and so I've definitely been in relationships where I needed to drop that shit at the door, you know what I mean? I didn't need to be so combative because, like, that's just how I had to do my day-to-day, and so it was hard to separate that coming into place. So I guess as far as the whole, that could have been definitely a situation where a man was telling me, be more feminine, right?
Yeah.
But like that sounds so harsh, right? For like
Also sounds
to be
harsh
like,
to tell somebody to go lose weight, but I mean sometimes they need to hear it. Like
right,
shit
I get
happens.
that, but it's a I guess if I heard that a different way, right? Instead of be more like a woman or be more like a girl, just say, hey, why don't you treat me with more respect? Like treat me like a fucking person,
Yeah.
That's where I think that kind of comes into play too. But
You want to be respected more.
yeah, I mean, I think with respect comes love.
Well, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was going to say, because since I was in a long-term relationship, there was a lot of growing that I did in that relationship. It was a lot of, hey, I want to take care of you. Will you let me? And coming at me from that softer side, I was like, oh, yeah, actually, I want to be taken care of. But it takes a man who is strong enough to, again, like be more masculine than you are for you to become feminine.
Mm-hmm.
They have to make you safe enough to let down those guards, to be emotional, because a lot of men aren't worth doing that for.
Yeah, and I would agree with you, but I got to ask something really quick. Do you think respect is earned?
Do you ask that on every
Most
podcast?
definitely. Most
Huh?
definitely
You'll see.
respect is earned.
You think it's earned?
Most definitely.
I don't know, because there are certain people that I've met that I've immediately respected.
So there is a baseline respect that all humans should give to other humans.
Absolutely.
But I mean like the respect of just like when you're with a spouse, like do you like would you say that like you need to earn
respect
it with
meter
somebody who's your
starts
spouse?
full, and then you have to shit on me for it to come down. With me, like I start with like utmost, I'll do anything for you.
And I would say it's actually very natural for it to be that way. I'll explain to y'all why, okay? Because naturally how we're driven and how it was for thousands of years, the Bible talks a lot about the cycle between respect and love, okay? And the way that this works is it's based off of responsibility. So who had the most responsibility for thousands of years?
Men.
The man did, okay? So because of that, the way the cycle works, this is the same cycle with children to their parents, the same cycle with the church to the people, and the same cycle as the as a slave to their owner. Because so if you have more responsibility, if the parents have more responsibility over the child, then the child needs to respect the parents, and the parents will love the child. And it's the same in a marriage, or it's the same in a relationship. Y'all are to respect your man, and he will love you. And I don't believe that there should be this conditionality behind it, because sometimes women have conditions behind their respect. I'm not saying that you do at all.
I definitely have before. Like, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Sometimes there's conditionality to it, and there shouldn't be conditions to y'all's respect. If he's that guy who puts you in that position, respect him, and just bottom line respect him, and say he has more responsibility because he's protecting and providing, he's doing everything. Say like you feel disrespected in a point or something like that, he has more responsibility, he's more stressed out. I'm not saying you're saying that he should fucking yell at you every day or anything like that, but I'm going to say that you should be able to be understanding if he did it 1 month, he came home from work and he was pissed off or something like and a lot of that respect is gone, because usually like a guy comes home today and him and his wife split the bills and he's mad about something, and next thing you know, she's like, "Oh well, I'm doing this too," and where's the respect? It's gone. There's no respect in the relationship. But it's because the responsibility is split today. But and whose fault is that? Powers that be, the dollar being devalued. They wanted more taxpayers, so they pushed you on into the workforce. Like all this shit is all based off all that shit every time. The money, it's always based off of money.
Yeah, but I think that's a good thing to recognize, like the whole respect thing. I mean, that's definitely
And since that's the natural order, we have to fall back to it. Even if it feels super uncomfortable, even if you're splitting the bills with your man, you better fucking respect him like he's the head of house, because it's the only thing that makes it feel right.
I gotta intervene here because I've got boundaries. I've got boundaries.
Okay, well here, that's a good thing you brought up, actually, boundaries. Do y'all believe that you want to be in a relationship with a guy where you walk into his frame and his boundaries, or where he's walking into your frame and your
Let
boundaries?
me know what your boundaries are. Communication.
Well, I'm just gonna say, like, can we all kind of agree in relationships, when you've been in a relationship, like one person kind of has more power? Like there's one person who's walking to the other one's frame, into their guidelines, into their control, their rules, like their type of thing.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so because of that, do you want a guy that you make the boundaries and he's coming to your frame, or do you want it the other way around where you're going to the guy's frame?
Why can't it be even?
I'm coming
It's
into
just
his
usually not.
frame.
I've never seen it even
No, I'm
relationship.
coming into his frame. I feel uncomfortable because I'm a very independent woman. I've been taking care of myself for 5 years.
But you do want to go into his frame, like he's the leader.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I want to respect that.
Okay. No. Do you feel the same
Yeah,
way?
I do. I mean, just to be honest with you, I think about a lot. You know, I know you hate the word partner, but in my opinion, like an ideal marriage, whether like woman or man, honest to God, is somebody who I can come in and like be a partner with. You know what I
Or a
mean?
team.
If it's not even 50-50, it's not even 100-100, like I'm gonna have 20 days and
Yeah.
you need to be my 80 on that 20 day and vice versa, you know?
Yeah. Well, like teammate's a good way to put it. I just you know
Teammate.
why I hate the word partner. Like it's been literally pushed into society
Right.
to make us confused about a lot
I
of words right now.
understand.
So yeah.
LGBTQ.
But I think
Yeah.
that the definition of like, I guess teammate is
And
the
like
same,
but
same,
even
same.
then though, I'm gonna have to do this now. Like I got to bring up, who's the prize, the man or the woman here, because if you have this mentality of it being 50-50 all the time, I'm telling you, it just fucks up that respect love cycle. It gets fucked up when you do that. You need to always want to go into the guy's frame. Just really quick, uh, if well, no, who's the prize? Do you think men or women's prize?
That's a difficult.
You can say 50-50
Situation.
if you want, or you can say 51-49, like one's just
I
a
feel
little bit
like
more
in
than the
an
other.
ideal relationship, you both think the other is the prize.
You both think the other one's prize? What do you think?
like that.
I want to say the female is the prize, but I would
Because
agree
she
that
can make a
it's-
baby, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah, that's so amazing.
You
I
want to
want it to be-
procreate?
I
You
want
want
it-
to
That's why we
build?
exist.
I
I'm
want it
not-
to
I'm
be
not saying it
50-50. I think that we should both feel like we are the prize, and we should both
Yeah,
make each other feel
We're gonna
like we are
say
the
that
prize.
both people feel like the prize in these situations, but logically speaking,
The female
who's
is the
more
prize.
who's more the prize? But
The
we're gonna say
female.
feelings wise,
Yes,
Britt's
Jack.
50-50.
I
Because like
think-
obviously with me and my girl, feelings wise, it's kind of 50-50. But at the end of the day, there is somebody that is the prize.
yeah,
What do you think?
I think it's a female.
What do you think?
I think the man.
You think the man? What do you think?
Woman.
What do you think?
I think that it has to be selfish. Like if someone is doing something for me or showing me love, they don't need to be like expecting something back, and vice versa. Especially like give a lot of love, and I love to love people. They don't have to love me back.
Mm.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah, that's
But
devotion.
that's-
actually,
you are the
that's actually
prize.
devotion. No, good job. That's what being Christ-like is, and I would say the best form of love is being Christ-like. No, and so yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, I definitely think the man.
The man?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll explain it to my two ladies who think the women is the prize, or was it three of y'all? I don't know. So if there was an island with 100 men, an island with 100 women, the one with 100 men had one woman, the one with 100 women had one man. Which one of them is going to be fully populated or more populated in 10 years?
Ooh,
Women.
The one with all the women.
The one with 100 women and one man.
Mhm.
So who creates more life, men or women?
Women.
Damn.
No, men do.
No, men.
Men-
a man
men
can
create
get a
more
lot
life.
of women
The other-
pregnant
The
in
guy-
1 year. A woman can only have one kid a year.
Yeah, so the guy who had the most kids had 777. The one with the most had 69. So men create more life. Okay, in a shorter period of time, men create way more life. All right, and obviously this isn't every man. This is only valuable men that could even get away with something like that. So
But do we need that much life?
Modern day
Hold on.
technology.
hold on. That's just one of my stillmans. Okay, so also, who puts the ring on your finger? The man
What
does.
about
I mean,
women who ask men to marry them?
That's some weird shit, man. That's some
Going
weird.
by the exception.
So, exception to the rules, as always,
You're
guys.
just trying to
Um,
be different.
claiming
Who's-
their
Just trying to be
prize.
Who's the gatekeeper of relationships?
Men.
Once again, it's the men. Okay, so
What
you
if-
have to fall
Why
in line
is the
to get.
gatekeeper not God, though? Because marriage is holy.
I mean, God's not the gatekeeper of sex. Women are. I'm sorry. I wish God was the gatekeeper of y'all's vagina and y'all would keep it closed, but it doesn't work that
I
way.
think I said that women are the
Listen,
prize because
there's-
I say I'm the prize.
No, but here, hold on. So, like, once again, the guy is the prize because you have to get in line to get the ring. You have to do. Y'all need to act a certain way if you ever want to actually end up with a ring on your finger. Okay, so the guy is the prize, especially the guy that you want to marry. The guys that y'all want, he's the prize. Once again, what do we need in society today? Masculinity. Do we not see a lot of women that have to be masculine? Because if y'all weren't masculine, we would be fucked.
I would
we
be
y'all,
broke. I
like-
would be
I would-
dead.
yeah,
Like, literally,
but
I
for
would be-
society to run, we need that masculinity, right? So when we do have masculine men, they are the prize. When he is a masculine man and he's doing what he's supposed to do, he's the prize. Also, is there more pretty women or is there more high value guys?
I mean,
There's-
there's more
Power of the
pretty-
pussy.
There's way more
There's
pretty
more
women.
pretty women.
There's way more pretty women. So because of supply and demand, once again, the guy's the prize. There's very few of them, and there's way more women. I'm not going to say all men are the prize, ladies, because most guys aren't. Most guys are not the prize at all.
The other
But
thing,
when y'all do find a guy that is the prize, I would fall in line.
Hey y'all, Sergio here. I just want to mention I've created a completely free guide that shows you exactly how I went from having low confidence and being painfully awkward around women to easily meeting and dating numerous high quality desirable women in real life without the use of any dating apps or social media. So if you're struggling to get out there, if you have approach anxiety or don't know what to say or how to interact with women to make them want you and are sick of using dating apps with low value girls that hundreds of other guys have been chatting with, click the link in the description below to grab your free guide right now. And if you want private mentorship with me personally to help guide you every step of the way in this process, check out my mentorship program in the description too. I would be happy to help you reach your dating goals and overcome any obstacle you may face. And trust me, if I can do it, you can do it too. I hope to see you soon. Peace out.